welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, of course this will be my first video. Okay, all you have to do is click on the subscribe button, like this video, and please share. Okay, so in this video I'll be sharing with us how I actually caught or traded Gbpusd this previous week. Okay, and I'll be showing us the existing strategy that I've been sharing with you guys on Twitter, on X rather, and how we all can actually benefit from this. Okay, so let's dive in now to our chart. This week I actually traded caught 4 trades. Of course it was supposed to be 5, but due to me not over trading, I caught 4 trades, and I'll be sharing with you my directional bias and how I was able to catch this trade. Okay, so first off, what can we see? We have price filling this fair value gap, and then what? Expansion. Okay, price came all the way back, and boom, this high here was taken. So this would be our what? Sell side liquidity and buy side liquidity. Sorry, buy side liquidity. Okay, so and since price took out buy side liquidity, what next? There was a rejection. Okay, so automatically this becomes our draw on liquidity. Okay, so with this now in mind, we already have our objective, but this was where this previous week price action actually started from. Okay, yeah, so let me just put this here. So this was Monday. Already I had my eyes on this inversion here. So this was an inversion, and if you could see, price actually was avoided, or this actually inversed, or this fair value gap was actually inversed, showing us that okay, we are about to do what, to start selling to this point. Okay, now what does Monday does? Monday expands, then Tuesday went back, then from Wednesday everything starts clicking. Okay, so let's see how I was actually able to like catch some of these moves, and how yourself can also do the same. Now we have our buyers. Okay, price coming down to sell side liquidity. Sorry. Okay, so this will be at the bottom. Then right. Okay, so now let's move down to the 4 hour time frame. Okay, don't forget this is Monday. Monday opening. All right, good. So when price, and this is the daily inversion, daily IFVG. This was an inversion. Don't forget. So let me just make my charts clean. Okay. Now price actually gave us this fair value gap, and for we to confirm our sales, what do we need? What do we need, guys? For this fair value gap to be what? To be inversed. I don't know if you're actually getting the point. Good. Now, having this in mind, we got this. Okay, now price was inversed. Now this down close candle, don't forget, gave us the confirmation about we are about to held downwards. Now, how was I able to like capitalize on this move? Remember, you have to be patient with this kind of trade. I waited for Monday and Tuesday to do its thing. Okay, so Tuesday served as what? The high of the week. So this is Tuesday's high. Okay, I was expecting Wednesday to be the high of the week, so we can start selling, but I actually got my confirmation. Okay, because of that inversion of that fair value gap that we are about to watch, to held down. Okay, so this was Tuesday's high of the week, or we can actually call it the week's high. Okay, now don't forget this here is a what? A fair value gap that actually got what? Inverse. Okay, now all we have to do is held down to the lower time frame and do what? Catch our move. let me just delete this. So now this down close candle, all of this is what called what? An order block. Okay, so this here is my 4 hours order block. Okay, and I'm actually reacting, waiting for price to do what? To come all the way up here, then find my entry. Okay, so now let's head down to the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, and see how we can actually capitalize on this particular move. Okay, so this was the 4 hours down close candle, right? Okay, now what happened? Expecting price to come all the way up here, so I can actually do what? Catch my sales. Exactly, catch my sales. But guys, okay, so what do we have here? We have this fair value gap that got mitigated. Okay, and when price actually what expands to this point, it starts what? Dropping. All I actually wanted to see is for this FVG to be what? To be inverse. And that was exactly what happened. Okay, price actually came all the way down here. This down close candle actually gave us the confirmation. Okay, and all of this right here, this fair value gap that the market created, here it is. This fair value gap here can serve as your what? Your entry and your stop loss above this point. This is so clean, guys. This is really clean. Like price action on GU this week was super. Okay, so this is here can actually serve as your entry point. Okay, this right here can actually serve as your entry point. Price start on to this other block, then starts what dropping. We have this FVG what inverse. Now when price actually close below, there is what if you ever look out for us to trade all the way down. But for me, I actually used this whole here. Yeah, this one right here was my entry. I took my entry from this point, and my stop loss above. Okay, and I was able to like capitalize on this move all the way down. Okay, this was so sweet, guys. Like so sweet. Now look at what price actually did. So all the way well, down. You could target this low. You can also wait for price to come to your sales liquidity. Okay. Now, don't forget that was Wednesday's price action. Okay. On what? On G. All you need is patience. Okay. You need patience for you to actually get your own confirmation. Okay. Now this is one of the setup actually calls. Okay. Let me just delete this so the chart looks clean. Now guys, if you could observe right here, this was on Monday. Monday, what happened? If you look closely, this eye was on Wednesday, so got swept. Okay, got swept. That will be our buy side liquidity. And then what happened? You see the reprice sold all the way down to this point. Okay, but look closely. Look closely. This right here was our what? Yeah, is our breaker. Okay, because most times price actually holds from here, but we'll see the down close after the what? The sweep. The price rejected. You could see the down close candle. So we have this breaker and then we what? This fair value gap. Okay, my highs was on it. Yeah, and you could see the potential of it. Okay, just trading the buy side to sell liquidity. Okay, so this right here will be our change in state of delivery outside CISD. Okay, and this right here can serve as what? Your entry point. Okay, the market actually gave us what? First touch, second touch, Then again, another opportunity for us to do what? To go all in. And you could see how beautiful the price action was. Now, let's move now to 4 hours time frame. Now, on the 4 hours time frame, our objective actually got what? Met. Our criteria actually what? Got met, just smashed. Okay, our sales liquidity. And this was actually on Friday, and I was actually expecting what TGIF. TGIF actually means Thank God It's Friday, a concept that was taught or carried out by ICT. Okay, so now I have my anticipation that probably we can actually have TGIF on Friday, and you could see this nice rejection. Okay, this nice rejection gave me the whole confirmation I need that we might actually watch starts going up, probably to take out Tuesday's high, but the momentum on Friday wasn't much. Okay, now all I needed was for this fair value gap. This is a bearish fair value gap. For this to be what? To be inverse. And guys, look at how beautiful this price action was. So clean and beautiful. Okay, well, there are a lot of confirmations you can actually do, a lot of opportunities you can actually take on the trade. Okay, now the moment price swept this liquidity, took out this particular low and expanded, and knew that we are going to buy the market. What I needed was to go down to the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so this was the inversion. This was clean. Okay, now on the 15 minutes time frame, what do we have? First off, sweep of this low, price was expanded, mitigated this fair value gap, and then expanded to the upside. Okay, so we have this lower high, lower low, lower high, and then we have this what? Lower low. Then price started what? Expanding after mitigating the fair value gap. Okay, so now on the 15 minutes time frame, we had what? Let me just delete this. We had this inverse fair value gap. Okay, so clean, like this was actually my entry. Okay, so clean, price expanded. Then what? You could see our price started buying, mitigated this fair value gap, and price sold all the way up. Originally, I think on the 1 hour time frame, there was a fair value gap there. That was my original target. Good. Now this was it. So clean, like guys, this was it was a gem. Okay, this was so clean. So I think on 30 minutes we had a fair value gap. Let me check. Good, beautiful. So this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so you can actually choose this also as what fair value gap, your bearish fair value gap that actually goes what inverse. Okay, now price did what expanded, then you could see how price mitigated this fair value gap. So beautiful, guys. Like you just have to be patient for price to do its thing. I was waiting for price to inverse this, and the moment it got, I took my entry here. Okay, and targets all the way up. Now there's something interesting about this. Okay, on the 5 minutes time frame, there are so many opportunities that price actually gives. You see this? Price mitigated, price pushed up, break of structure, price came down. What happened? And created another higher high. This right here, actually that was another block. Price indicated this again, then pushed. Then I got my second entry here from this fair value gap. My stop loss was below here. Guys, it was so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. Like magic. Okay, you just have to be patient for price to do what? To do its thing. And when you see your framework, what will you do? You wait for it to form, and then guys, you don't need much. Okay, you don't need much. This is actually a model that can actually help you to remain profitable. All you need to do is for you to be patient. Okay, so basically this was how I was able to like trade GBP USD for this week. Okay, and this is actually my first time making this video, and I know with time I'm actually going to get better at making lots of videos. Okay, so I hope you actually benefit from this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Okay, and I'll be making more of this. Okay, stay tuned. Love you all, and I wish you all a happy new week coming. Bye.